Good morning, everyone. This is Heather here, and it is Wednesday, February 17th. Here's a look at our futures, and we're kind of hanging out. The Dow futures are up about 20 points, but overall kind of flat-ish here going into the session. Been a little bit all over the map as we've in the overnight hour. Thank you, Levy. Look, coffee being brought right to me. All right, so this is what we look like here going into the session. A few that I like for today. I'm going to pull one that I had on here yesterday, Chewie. Chewie didn't, it ended up just kind of hanging out inside this big candle that we had from last week. Like the overall look here still and looking for the move back up. And I'm still sticking with the April 16th 125s on these. The 120s look good as well, but I like the 125s here in April. So I would look for this, anything over the close of yesterday at 114.74, 114.75. So just wanted to bring that one back up. So some of these hotel stocks are doing pretty well. Hilton's the one that actually caught my eye when I was running through and scanning. You can see like maybe this is an inverse head and shoulders here. Kind of wonky, but I like the look of Hilton. Now, their options for March look good, but those are a little bit short. So kind of use your own judgment here. Stay really close to the money, but I like the overall look in the chart here. And we're going to go through a couple of these, but I think nice room here, at least to this trend line, and then a breakout of that trend line. So I like Hilton, like Marriott, kind of similar looking here. So keep an eye on all of these. Again, not necessarily the best options in the pushing them out. Now, Marriott does have earnings coming up, so this would just have to be a day trade. But one that I do like that we can set up here is LVS, Las Vegas Sands. I like the Las Vegas Sands, April 16th, 57.50. We've finally completed this whole kind of just a weird, I don't know, big dip. But coming right back into some congestion. So we have to keep that in mind here. But moving up over yesterday's high, I like LVS. And again, that is the 416.57.50 on LVS. Watching for a reversal here in CVS. This got squashed yesterday. It had earnings. So now we're just looking for a move back up. You know, probably something a little bit shorter term until we get the follow-through on it, but just watch for a reversal there in CVS. I would maybe even keep those shorter if you're going to just do a day trade. The 319.70 or 75, so there's quite a bit of activity. Actually, in the 75 has quite a bit of activity moving all the way out later in the year. So definitely thinking that there might be some good action in CVS. GEVO, I know, I cannot believe I'm talking about GEVO. This would be an equity trade for me, not an options trade, but I do believe they have some decent options. Look at this, bouncing the 8, looking for the reversal back up off of the 8 in GEVO. Like the look of Etsy. These are really expensive, but we hit a high, open near that high, pull down, looking for a bounce off the 8 in Etsy. It does have earnings coming up as a little bit of a catalyst. And I do own GBTC, which is Grayscale Bitcoin. So this is the Grayscale Ethereum. And I like this. Again, this would be equity, not, they do not have options, but I like the equity look here very much in this. Looking for a move, though, over 2054, 2055 area for an entry into ETHE. Now remember, if you own Bitcoin, if you don't have an account where maybe you can absorb a little bit bigger exposure, stick to just one in Bitcoin. In the GBTC, we're up quite a bit. I'm up about 31% as we speak, and I have not set a sale on that yet. I am just looking to hold that for a bit longer. All right, that is it for me this morning. I hope you have a fantastic hump day, woot woot Wednesday, and I will see you in the chat room.